to S3. Then S4, because of brightness and all that, some Kalitro sponsorship, the HM who died, Mr. Bin Rumbi and so on. He was then acting deputy. I came back to S4 to sit. So I came back and Kabalega, I finished my UCE S4. Then again, because I had a brief stay at Excel, Excel took me over. Again on sponsorship also. I came to Excel boarding, S5, S6. Finished.
When we're speaking of came back to Excel, left Excel, went to Kabalega and all that, what years are we talking about here?
I finished primary 1997.
You were done with PLE?
PLE. When UPE was being introduced for us, we are just leaving.
Okay.
Then from 1998, I was at Kabalega. 1999, 2000, briefly at Excel. 2001, when I was leaving, when we were sitting S4, I came back to Kabalega SS in boarding.
Okay.
Then 2002, I joined S5 at Excel boarding. Finished to 2003. Now, in between there, in my academics, I was called to Gulu University for a government course. I think it was development studies. I didn't go because it wasn't marketable, though it was free. So I resorted to teaching as untrained teacher. I applied for teaching in local government. I was posted to Cavalier Primary School. That side of Kibona side, Cavalier 1. So by there, I taught for that year, the entire 204. I was a teacher, primary school teacher, untrained teacher, earning some, it was, I think, 113,000. Then
113.
it was 113. Something like that.
Okay, honestly, emitwaro 13 of 2000.
2004. The whole year.
That was quite some good money then.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was, I think, a
for Musigazi.
Was it a U7 or something then? As I was working briefly also. I was also teaching at Excel boarding in the evenings, especially the candidate towards their exam and all that. Then I reapplied for government in the same year with those that were leaving in 204. So 205, I was admitted to Makerere on a Bachelor's of Arts in Economics. So I joined then, it was FEMA, Faculty of Economics and Management. Now it is School of Economics. So I finished my degree 208, 3-year course. On the same note, because of, I was a bookworm because of academics and all that.
Class.
Because of academics, I just rested for 2 years, joined for a master's, same faculty.
So while you rested, because we get to know that you were a teacher, untrained teacher. Yes, trained. Untrained teacher, yes.
That was the title.
Untrained teacher, because untrained teacher that is at Cavalier, earning hundreds of money, right? When you get to campus, you drop the job.
Yeah, you drop the job.
And then when you go
I only remained teaching in secondary as and when holidays.
Okay.
Would come on holiday to teach and we go every weekend.
So
holidays.
So speaking of the degree and then the masters, how does the journey look like? Was it you paying the tuition? Was it a government sponsorship? How did it look? How was the life then?
For a degree was cost sharing, partly government, partly myself.
Okay.
Then for a master's, I was lucky to work with an institution that took over almost 60% of the cost of the master's. So I moved on. I applied for that. I got through. The institution where I was took over at least 60%, and that's why I was lucky to quickly finish academics in terms of being helped as a person.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, AMANYIRE Rogers Aboli. Our viewers that are watching us live on Ocam TV, this is the Untold Story. And now, if you have any questions, you can be in position to drop them in the chat so that we are able to address them here with Mr. AMANYIRE Rogers Aboli, Honorable. Because many of you have quite a lot of questions. He's a very, very good social media personnel. At least that one. Is quite evident. I don't know since which year, but for the time that I've been able to see you, you have been doing that. Now, as we leave the childhood bit up to the time that you finished school, what inspired you a lot during your childhood?
The early childhood time where, at least with, I would have memories too, is the time when I was P4 onwards, Army barracks. For us, we grew up in a barracks where the people who would like to admire, the people we admired most were the soldiers, people in uniform.
Okay.
Their discipline, hygiene. They used to clean the barracks every weekend. Indeed, because of the life in barracks, it formed my early employment time. Because of that discipline, I got inspired in the way the military did their things. The discipline, the command, the respect. So I grew up in that setting that I knew, okay, one day, one time, at least this will become one of my skills in life.
Okay.
Indeed, it built me and made me who I am
today.
That's why there is a lot I do, but whatever I do is nearly planned to that level. The discipline that goes into the planning and the execution is basically on that, from that background. So I was inspired by that in life, and indeed it makes a lot of my. If I can trace it, it has a footstep in my today journey as I move.
All right. Now, for someone that is watching us, while they see us here, who can they say this is AMANYIRE Rogers Aboli? Because when I looked at your WhatsApp, actually it encouraged me so much to that bit of the description where you say husband, father, economist, politician, farmer.
Yes.
What sets that path that you're currently taking?
Okay. Wherever my social media handles are, that's what describes me.
Okay.
Because first, I'm a husband. I have a wife.
Okay.
I'm a father. I have kids, both my own and those that now I took over, that are my own, by God's grace. Then, where it comes to economics, that is the professional part of me.
Okay.
Because I've studied to that level of a master's in economics.
Okay.
It's my early employment, but now I'm self-employed.
Okay.
I do consultancy and I work in that field. Then the last part of my journey is the politics of it.
The last part.
I think it will be my last, apart from the time I become a grandfather, then I'll say, okay, now I'm a grandfather.
So in other words, while we have you today, we are looking at politics as your last bit in your last career.
For now, that's my last career, but the kind of politics me I yearn for and what I want to advocate for is this kind of politics that inspire and make transformation at whatever level. That's why you find yourself, I'm not yet anywhere in any elective position where I am, but the little politics I'm playing, the transformation I'm playing for myself, for those followers, for the people in my community, is what makes me, you find people calling me honorable. Yet I have no, I've never gotten the title.
Yes.
I'm just seeking to have one.
Yes.
So that kind of politics, I believe, is what defines what me I inspired to see in the community. At the little level, I can make change too. I'm this, like I told you, I have this discipline. I don't go beyond my means of influence. I start from that little level, whether it's one person or two people or the whole village or the community. It's what I carry on. That's me.
Okay.
Maybe one day, one time, probably that jurisdiction of that small constituency of from a family to the neighborhood, from the neighborhood to the village, now from the village to the community. Now I'm seeking to inspire the municipality. It's my dream.
All right. Now you spoke of what describes you. Maybe just to.
What describes me, man? Because the backbone of this community I'm raised and I live in is farming. So I joined farming.
Okay.
One, as a means of investing the little money I have. Two, and the most important part of it, as a means of inspiring others. So